Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good evening. Sorry for the delay. I'm so sorry that it's 1 minute late. So we're trying to get, I guess, several people on right now. Maggie, I guess, is still trying to like click on the link or something. Erasmus, he totally mentioned he can't access the link whatsoever, like the page. I think it has something to do with the whole thing of being in Cuba and you can't really broadcast or anything like that. I'm assuming, but you know what that means. Um, but there were several topics we had in mind of speaking, primarily being like the arena thing. But like Erasmo says, we'll leave that towards the end. I'm really hoping Maggie would be here. I don't know where Maggie went. She's somewhere. I'm playing. And now she's here. Thank you,
Sorry,
Maggie.
sorry. I was on the phone and then I looked up at the clock and saw 9:01. I'm like, oopsie. All right. So what are we
I was
doing?
like, please come in.
I'm not doing the show by myself. Okay,
Oh
so
my god, it's like when you're by yourself, it literally seems like I'm going crazy. Like, man, I don't talk to myself like at all. Like
oh,
I
I
gotta
do.
talk. I have to speak with somebody. Like,
I talk to myself all the time, and I'm the only
you
one.
know,
My husband
I
says,
understand like planning things. Like, yeah, you jot it down and whatnot, but like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, good, good. This and that. Like, no, I
Mhm.
can't. I sorry, I just can't.
My husband says, "You're the only one who thinks you're funny." And I'm like, I think I'm hilarious, but it's all in my mind. And my favorite saying is, yes, I hear voices in my head, but since I don't speak German, I don't know what they're saying. But no, I'm not that crazy. Little bit, but little bit. You
I'm
got
like, they're
some?
saying something. I just don't know. Haven't figured out what they want me to do.
Yes. You
That's
do
crazy. How
call.
was your day, by the way?
It was good. I didn't go vote. The first thing I was gonna do Monday was early
You
vote.
still haven't gone, Maggie.
I'm such an old lady. I get out at 3:30. Well, actually, in this whole week, has it been bad for everybody with allergies? This whole week, I've
Yeah.
started right around 1 o'clock. My head starts hurting, and I'm like, I'm going home. I'm gonna go home. I can't handle the headache. So when I get out at 3:30, I just want to head home, get in bed, and go to sleep. And I told you
Yeah.
Monday, I had told you I'm not coming on. I've got a migraine. And then
Dude,
Tuesday,
I
I
was the
had one.
same way. Mine was like, but my thing is, mine's with like the blood pressure. My blood pressure goes high, so I crash out.
Yeah. No, see,
Whether I wake up after that, I don't know.
I, I texted my husband and said, I have a migraine. And he says, go get your blood pressure checked. So I went with the nurse and he took my blood pressure and he said, I wish I had your blood pressure. You're healthy. So, and I was like at
That's good.
117 over 80 something,
Nah,
I
man,
think.
that's teenager blood pressure right there.
It's the high blood pressure medication that's working. That's what it is. Hey, do comment so we can get started.
Yeah, don't mind what I did the whole day.
Oh, I'm sorry. How was your day? I'm sorry.
Nah, just it's crazy. It's just doing errands. All over the city trying to take care of some business here for the house. Because I just got off. I gotta receive a job offer, so since it's out of the city, like I have to like I guess all the major things from around the house. I gotta like get them cleared out. I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm like the registration from the car and whatnot. I was only able to get the inspection. But tomorrow, hopefully. But tomorrow, my mom has an appointment in the morning, so I'm not gonna be able to do the morning show. She has
Didn't
two in
you
the morning, like right
didn't
back to back across from like the city.
didn't you weren't you in Edinburgh and McAllen
The what?
yesterday or the day before? Weren't you going to
Yeah,
Edinburgh?
I was in Edinburgh and Bird Ogden Arena.
Oh.
Yeah, it graduated.
You had some graduation?
It was just an associates. It's cool.
Yay, Sam.
It's cool, and it was cool because that same. I think it was before I even showed up to the graduation. I just did like a quick application, and they called me within like an hour, with like less than an hour, and they were like, "Hey, we just saw you, like your resume and everything. Are you still interested?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." And then they just went through the whole details, and I'm like, "Well, yeah, like you sound like a good candidate. Let me send you an offer letter real quick." and I got the job.
Yay! Congratulations.
Cool.
Is that
Well, now
extra?
that that's out of my system, let me start with the comments.
Is that extra income coming in?
Mande?
Is that going to be extra income coming in?
Yeah,
Like a lot or meh?
yeah, yes, definitely. But I'll
Oh,
be out of
good.
town. That's the only bad part.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too sure about shows, but I maybe the night show.
Wait, so you're going to be out of town? How far out of town? Like
Right
spending on.
now, I don't know the exact location.
Oh, okay. I
It's
didn't
one of
know
those
whether.
traveling positions.
Okay, I didn't know if you meant
And
like you were
no,
going to
it's
have to
not one of
drive
those
to.
hooker positions. Or
Not
what
one
do
of
they
those
call
what?
it? And what do they call them?
The what?
You know those like those traveling girls. You know
Uh,
what? I forgot the name of it. It would have been funny if I knew the name. But you
like
know those like oh my god. You know those I forgot the name of it. There's some people that they call like escorts, but they're like international escorts. They travel all over the place. You know, never heard of those? They're like
I
high baller
high
escorts.
dollar. Yeah, nope, never heard of them.
Yeah, they're the ones that like, oh, it's like thousand a day or 2,000 a day. No.
And they fly you somewhere? Nope, didn't know about that.
And let me start with a comment before I get incriminate myself. With it. Just tell him to use Twitter. It's free speech. I pretty wish he could use that.
Who
Sheesh.
Erasmo?
That's what my kid said.
Who was that?
My son. He's like, say
Oh,
sheesh. I'm
oh.
like, shut up. Derek, so good evening. I don't have the voice, man. I'm barely getting my voice back after a couple of days of like
Good
sore throat.
evening. Good evening. Is that it? I don't
Yes.
remember if that's it.
And then I think this I'm not too sure if it is Erasmo or not.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? Hope you're having fun.
Oh, let's see the
How many
vote.
votes have we had on a daily base? I think he has averaged about 1,300 a day. Kid you not. And it at that rate, because normally it's 9,000 people that vote. Um, and right, if it gives the same rate, it's gonna be around the same amount, if not just a little bit more.
Are you were looking at it? Did you see yesterday's and today's?
Yes. Uh, let me see here real quick.
Keep going. I'll look it up
Today's
right
was
now.
super
Oh,
close to yesterday's. Yesterday was 1,232, and today was 1,223. Give me 1 second.
you already
1,000.
had it up, or were you
No, no, no. It's
Oh, you have it on your
Cameron
phone.
County
Okay. Yeah,
election.
got it. Is it
Cameron
an
County
app or you
election.
just have it ready?
I looked it up on the internet on the browser.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're already at 5,000 votes countywide.
Yeah, 5,000. But if you notice that there's some counties or some areas that don't have many votes,
Yeah.
maybe I understand that you have to have a citizenship and everything to vote. Um, but hopefully we could push those areas. If there's any citizenship people or registered voters in that area that could go vote, hopefully they do. I do know some people have the tradition of until election day,
Yeah.
and that's their thing. Totally understandable. Um, but hopefully they do not miss out on the time of 7 o'clock that day on the 7th, I believe,
Yeah.
um, to go vote. But I
Yeah,
do notice,
I need
I
to
know
pick up my
Harlingen, there's a lot of voters because they're actually voting, right?
for
On
something else.
yes,
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I need to take my parents and I keep pushing my husband to go vote cuz we're
yeah,
all a no. So that's 4 votes I need to get in.
yeah, definitely. Let me go back to the. We have someone named Erasmo Castro who can sign on.
Sounds like a
Is it
personal
okay if I
problem.
can do commentary here? Sure.
Do we have a
I mean,
choice?
I
This
guess that's
can't
the only
be
way.
this can't be the real Erasmo Castro if he's missing us all.
Yeah, he would have to have start with an insult.
Yes, yes, there you go. Wait to see if he says haters, and then maybe it is
Hey,
him. Hey,
so
Joe.
how's it going, man? Joe Rodriguez. Hey, man. Mr. Boop. Yep. Comment Sam. That's him.
Yeah.
Megan, I'm going to call you. Go vote.
Yes, text me tomorrow halfway through the day so I'll remember to do it. right after work.
And they're
Like,
open till 7, I believe.
yeah,
So,
I know. And I keep thinking I'll go home, take a nap, and then I'll go. And
like,
then
where's the
no,
nearest place where you're at?
the library, the public library.
On Central or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or
Where can we find the ballot results? You go to Cameron County Election Department.
Cameron County TX.gov.
Yes, Sam working. I'll bitch it up just a little bit. I'm just gonna be bare minimum working hours. Just enough, but like I don't know.
To get a new car.
Yes.
Ah.
Now me estoy jugando. When are we getting to the comments?
There's
Hold
the
your
Erasmo.
horses,
We
man.
are.
Hold your horses. What's the news for today? I know we've been absent a lot. um, Besides the rollovers around town and the whole Vela Middle School with kids coming out of school.
Oh, what did
Um,
you hear?
did you hear about that or no?
I heard a little bit. What did you hear?
I just heard that I think they had water issues and that I guess the water system wasn't working in the school and parents were trying to pick up their kids because I guess sanitary issues, you know. And then
I
with the whole
heard,
cold spreading, it's just worse things to happen, you know.
yeah, well, let me see. Oh, we don't have Erasmo here to stop me and see, make sure I don't get in trouble.
That's a good thing.
Um, yeah, so here we go. I heard there was no water by 10:30. Oh, Erasmo saying that is him on the comments. Okay, Erasmo, come on, you can comment. We'll take you. We'll accept your comments. I promise we won't rush over them. So I heard that they had no water around 10:30 in the morning, ran out. The parents were not told until noonish. So there was no bathrooms for how many kids? I don't know how many kids are at Vela. And that they brought in 4 porta potties for the entire campus around 1:30. And that the biggest issue was they didn't want, and not the principal, higher up, didn't want the kids to go home because we're so close to STAR test, which I think is insane that you think kids should stay at school needing to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like I
Um,
understand if like it's because you have the issue of the small kids, and then but then you gotta they brought to me the issue of the what about the special kids, man? That you gotta change them and you gotta have your space, like for special needs kids. Like
and I heard that
you
the
can't be
kids,
doing that in a porta potty.
well, there's changing tables in the, well, that's at the elementary level. I don't know how it is at the middle school. But yeah, then you only have Germix. I don't know. I feel like I need to wash my hands with water instead of just Germix. I heard that the kids after using the porta potty were like, well, where do we wash our hands now?
Yeah.
Which then I was like, ew. And then I was wondering, how did they feed them without
What?
any
Yeah.
water?
How do they prepare the food?
Unless they brought them in from another campus. I don't know. I was surprised because
What if there's a kid with like a stomach issue and it's just like
what, and I was telling somebody at work, what if it was an old lady teacher like me who's got to go to the bathroom kind of often and can't hold it very long? You know, there's some people who just can't go all day long without bathroom. That's crazy.
yeah.
And I was surprised someone said, how come Erasmo didn't post it? I'm like, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, he was getting very limited information or access to the internet. So it's
Okay.
difficult for him to be posting. And if it was me, if I'm in Cuba, I would put that in airplane mode. I'm AWOL for a whole week. Let me enjoy Cuba.
As much as he's enjoying it. And no, Erasmo, I am not a socialist. That is not how I want my country to be run.
I
I,
did see that message.
no, he sent it to, oh, you did? Wait, did he
Yes.
send it to, yes. Um, I think socialism in theory is a great idea, kumbaya and all of that, but it's not. Realistically, it doesn't work well.
Yeah. Let me go to the next real quick. 7 your strikes are gone for getting your associates. Thanks, man.
Yay.
Appreciate it. Hopefully, I don't mess up again to get more strikes. Congrats. Thank you. Congrats. These times on graduating and getting a job real job. Thank you. I know, right? Got tired of it Asmo after so
You're
long.
you're adulting now.
What happened to Erasmo Carlson Hannity? Let's keep this one. Thank you, sir. Mr. Castro. Hey, how's it going, Amanda? Um, Groupies. I don't know from which comment is this from. Oh yeah, the one by the high dollar escorts. But I guess Maggie doesn't know about those.
They're called groupies?
No, they're not
Oh,
groupies. Groupies are the one that follows the group, like the bands and whatnot.
yeah.
But it's because it's like in Las Vegas. There's like the ones for like the really, really millionaire high dollar ones where they have like their like they're like the mail order type of deal, but it's just escorts.
Yes.
I know about escorts.
We know you know.
Yeah, he does. No, are you calling us an international escort? Maybe he is. And
I
that's
was
how he
gonna
keeps on
say
traveling some more.
yes, but you realize he's only going to poverty countries.
Right? Hey,
So
I don't
you
know. There's still money in some of them. ¿Cuánto puede cobrar?
I think Erasmo's one of those $40 a day
Amanda, I
escorts.
need to refuse one of my freebies. No,
No.
she's it's me. Maggie has it. Sounds good. Um. Yes. Let me know. We'll be having a market this Saturday. I said, Asmo, Mr. Worldwide. Good evening, guys. Hey, how's it going, Nate? I believe more votes are good for a no vote. Yes, definitely, man. And speaking of no votes, I'm not too sure if it was a no vote, because he didn't clearly state it. But the mayor from Los Fresnos kind of stated that he was not so much in fond of it.
On Facebook or what? Made a comment?
Yes. Yeah, but I can't see it. I had to see it from someone else's profile.
Oh, why did
Not
you
to
get
put it out
blocked?
there again, but
You got
I
blocked?
see it from somebody else's Facebook. It's because they're like, "Hey man, who's this guy Flores?" And I'm like, "That's the mayor." I'm like, "Why? What happened?" Like, "Oh well, he just said about the arena that all the sales tax is gonna go to Bronzeville because it's in the Bronzeville area, but it's gonna take away, I guess, business or some way, or they're gonna start building away from those Fresnos because there's a lot of business starting here in the Fresnos too. But I guess the newer ones are gonna start getting closer to the arena.
There was, hang on, I'm trying to remember who I saw. Sorry.
Google Lealum, Maggie.
um,
Where's
who
Roman?
made a comment
Oh
about
no.
the arena today? And I thought, oh, that's somebody I can go back and look at. And the comment was, quit your complaining about the streets or the people who are
Oh,
complaining
who's
about
that? Craig Grove?
yes, that's what it was.
How did I know that?
But then and then they said if you no somebody else, it wasn't Craig Grove. Somebody else said, but if we get the arena, there'll be taxes coming in to pay for the streets.
Yeah.
But was it Roman said that they've
Yeah, they
already
have the church, the TIRZ,
so
that
then
anything they make there is gonna stay there, and that's what the same thing they're trying to do with the downtown riverfront thing.
uh-huh.
Did you hear about that? That they're trying to
No,
make like a downtown same thing, but in downtown, and I think they already applied for that tax.
for the tourists.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but
But
let me just finish up on the comments
like
real quick. But
that
hold
I
on to
could
your
see
thought.
it, that I could see it being a good thing because the downtown needs the money.
Especially since so many people have buildings there.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I
And
know.
you know what's gonna happen? All those houses are like already falling that people are living there. They're
Yeah.
gonna get kicked out because the rent is gonna go higher.
I hadn't thought about it like that. Yeah. Because I was thinking the Madeira one, it's already nice. It's already going to be nice. And then all that taxes are going to go to them.
Yeah,
Go on.
but
Sorry. Go
because
ahead.
the way he said it for the Madeira one was that they were gonna be getting taxes, and it was gonna be half for the developer and half for the place, so they could pay off whatever the heck that is. You know,
Okay.
and that's what I understood. But then again, there's a whole lot of like they keep on adding and modifying their wording, so it kind of changes things.
I was thinking about that in the end, who's paying for it and how? We still haven't figured out.
Supposedly, the developer is putting all the money up front and putting the sewer, the streets, the lights, the whole 9 yards. And
Yes.
then he wants the county to come in and help, and with 33 million to kind of help out with the funding.
And how are
And
they going
then
to pay for
whatever
it? Just
taxes
out
they
of
get, half goes back to the county, or into the area, and half he goes into paying off that investment. Because he pretty much he's getting the one, he's the one getting the loan
But so how is the county going to pay for it? Just out of the plethora of money they have in
from
their
the
bank accounts?
taxes,
That's what it
because
is,
they
right?
have the
Because
hot tax and then they have the taxes that's going to generate from there.
so that's supposed to be enough to cover it. Just the
Supposedly,
hot tax.
yeah, the hot tax is for the arena, and
Yeah.
then the property taxes and all those taxes from there, it's supposed to help out that area, like to keep it
Okay.
afloat.
Because people keep asking me, how's it going to get paid? I'm like, supposedly from the hotel taxes, but how else? I don't know how else.
Yeah, and that's about, well, it's because it's 100 million. They need 33 million from the county, and then there was like another 33 million that he was gonna put in, and then he has all the money, the 100 million, but
Yeah.
he's trying to, like, okay, why would I put all my money when I could just borrow, or I can have you
Pitch
help
in.
in, pitch
Yeah.
in, and then the other 33 million, he wants the state. There's a way to ask. Sorry, there's a way to ask the state for all those sales taxes to stay there
Okay.
instead of paying the state. Like, hey man, you know what? We're doing this. It's generating, I guess, tourism here,
Yeah.
and there's some cash flow around here. Can we just reinvest it here?
Okay.
And that's how they're planning it.
Okay.
But
Right.
as far as the county, they're gonna say, okay, it's 33 million, but we're gonna ask for bonds, and we're gonna put the bonds, but we're gonna be paying the bonds with the hot tax
Yeah. Okay.
and the car rental thing. And then what else? Because it is a lot of information, and it is a lot of, like, there's plenty like technical terms in there.
Yeah.
Uh, but that's pretty much sums it up.
And good job, Georgina, going to vote.
Yeah, my sister and I voted today. Cool. I'm really stuck without being able to sign on. Cuba is awesome. Kind of
Hey,
believe you, but you haven't posted any cool pictures.
hey, Peppermint Patty. Yeah, I was thinking Erasmo doesn't. This trip doesn't seem like it's awesome.
Yeah,
Other stuff. Other times you're
he's
posting
he
a
has
lot
it
of
more
photos.
so he has it more of a missionary trip. Very dramatic. Hey, how's it going? Good evening. Yeah, I know he had mentioned that. I told you last week that Talmos Elementary water was not working. Oh wow! So
Oh
they're having issues all over the elementaries, or what? Or is that? Because that's not even close to the.
no, that's on the other end. Yeah, I hadn't heard about Southmost having issues with the water.
Oh wow! I haven't been on here for a while. What happened to Erasmo? Hey, how's it going,
We
man?
we tied
Cuba.
him up.
He got deported.
We tied him up. He's in the back of his office. We've been feeding him peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and we're
Okay.
slowly getting rid of his ties. Orange ties to be given out today.
That is not okay. Corporate never cares about the conditions of teachers and students. Just get a VPN.
What's a VPN?
One of those like private IP, virtual personal numbers, something like that.
For Erasmo
Uh,
to.
yeah, to be able to log in from
Oh, okay.
wherever without any restrictions.
Oh.
It's Sam's dream to become an escort. Like a non-sexual escort.
Like a ballroom dancer kind of a thing?
Like, just sit down, and if I could just talk to you and stuff.
Don't they do
He's
that?
not told me 4 hours.
Don't they do that? I seem to remember like an Law and Order episode where there's escorts in New York City where all you do is take the rich old ladies out to dance with
I think I
nothing,
saw that episode.
with nothing
Because I see something
extra.
similar to that, to where they just want somebody to, like, just talk, like a random person to talk.
To take,
And then
yeah,
there was, I'm not too sure how real, how true is this, but there's some other, like, when you meet up. Well, you're gonna throw all this off kind of weird, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. But there's like this like I guess groups that they just meet up and then they just I guess hugging groups or cuddle groups.
Oh, I saw that too. I saw it. I don't know if it was a Law and Order episode or not, but yeah, it
Something
was
like that.
like
But
she
I don't
was
know how true that is. But I'm
she
most of the things that they posted there on NCIS and Law and Order is based off of true events.
that's what I
We
was
just change the
thinking too.
words, the names.
Yeah, it was like a hug therapist or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess if you have enough money, you can pay someone to do
Yeah.
whatever.
Because I've seen those videos where they're just standing there in the public and they're like, if you need a hug, just come over and just
Oh, I've
talk
seen.
it out.
Yeah.
You know? There's another lady on YouTube that says, share a secret, keep a secret, something like that.
Oh,
Have you seen that one?
No.
Where you just go and you write your secret, but before you drop your secret, you got to pick up a little piece of paper and then you drop yours. So you got to read somebody's secret. So and
Oh,
they'll say something completely random. Some of them are really dark. Some of them are just like it's not that bad, but
yeah.
some of them pretty dark.
That's what I was thinking. Is what if someone's
Because
breaking the
sometimes
law?
it's just stuff that you just hold on to.
Yeah.
Saca calling card to Cuba. Why did Erasmo get a short haircut in Cuba? Because he told the barber, corta el pelo chico. Ha! Cortame el pelo chico. Get it? Calling him chico.
Chico. Oh,
Got it. So proud of Hardinger for turning out for early voting. They did turn out because they're actually voting for several positions. But good for them, though. Let me tell you right now what they're running for. Ah, um, where you at? Where you at? Uh, can't even see it here. Hardingen, CISD, and City of Hardingen.
why is Brownsville Public Library Maine on there for the Harlingen CISD? I wonder why they're reporting those. Or is it because someone from Brownsville? No, you can't do that, can you? Can you go to another town to early vote? I never even thought about that. Dang, where's Roman when you need him?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. But what was the question again? About going to a different city or what?
Yeah, but no, I said, why is Harlingen CISD on that list? You have Brownsville Public Main Library, and it tells you how many people went and voted, I guess, at Harlingen CISD from Brownsville.
Oh, okay. Like on their list, it has Brownsville.
Yeah, you have like one person from Los Indios, I guess, went to Harlingen CISD to vote. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Probably, as long as it's within the county.
I don't know. Now, remind me to ask Roman that. Because I had never even thought about that as an option.
Let me just go ahead and continue with the rest. Good evening, you all. How's it
Hey, Miss
going?
Janet, say hi to the boys for me.
LOL. Erasmo can't access to be on to be on show, and he still overpowers with his comments. Possessive much. But is it just a feasibility study that we're voting on?
Oh,
No.
I see the jokes at the end, the laughing.
Rental car, hotel taxes. Instead of building an arena, why don't they build a Disney World? It costs almost the same to build the one in Orlando. Pura ratas, goofies down here, might as well.
That's funny.
Uh,
Puras and goofies.
I'm not too sure if Disney would cost 100 million, the same way that they have it over there.
No, I'm sure not.
But I do know that they're having issues in Florida, and that they're kind of throwing like hints at them to like come over here to Texas, type of deal.
Oh, really? That I hadn't heard.
Yeah, and I know that they're like the whole Elon Musk that they're trying to push Elon Musk to put the headquarters for Twitter over here too.
I saw that. Where in Texas was the 100 acres donated?
Austin,
Oh, okay. So
not in Austin, but around Austin area.
okay, because I saw that, and then someone answered, he's already living in Texas, and I'm thinking like down here, not really, but
Yeah, says here, Madera charges 50% of tax increment revenue from city and 50% from county tax revenue, and I think 10% extra from county for arena.
Thank you, Miss Alma.
Pray for Ozzy Osbourne. He's in the hospital with COVID.
Oh, really?
Well,
Had you heard?
no, I have not. I haven't heard anything about him actually. County items. So yes, shows where they vote.
Thanks, Reese.
Will do. Ollie loves her books. When does early voting start? It
4 days
started
ago.
already.
This past Monday, you have tomorrow, Saturday, not Sunday, and then until
It's all the
when?
way to the third.
Until Monday, Tuesday, right?
Yeah, till Tuesday, and then it
Saturday.
stops, and then all the way till Saturday.
Yeah. Nothing until Saturday. Yeah, so it's April 25th through May 3rd, not including this Sunday. And then the voting date is May 7th, which is Saturday.
Yep.
And Peppermint Patty, I don't know how you guys are doing it without Mr. Rodriguez because he's amazing. He's awesome. I would love to have stayed working with him for another few years because he's a cool guy. Hard worker.
Hey,
Very
did you
nice.
hear about that public transportation, like public meeting thing, the multimodal thing? On May 5th, they're gonna have like I guess a meeting at the event center from 4 to 7. I
Uh-huh.
guess I don't know the exact topics that they're gonna be speaking of.
What day?
Speaking of May 5th.
Uh-huh.
But I guess they made it on that day because it kind of interferes with Cinco de Mayo. They don't want us to go.
Is it no, not PUB, sorry. Civic Engage? I don't see. No, I was looking to see if I could find it online. Are you there? Did I mute you? Or did
No,
you
no,
mute?
no. That was me. They were just asking me something real quick.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's an executive session for city commissioners meeting. No,
Yeah, but that's just within
regular
them.
session. Sorry. Huh?
But that the executive session is just between them.
And workshop. And then sessions begin prior to 6 p.m. So that's the only thing I can find that says Brownsville.
Oh, this guy says that there's don't forget there's another item on the ballot about homestead exemption. Is that the one about the elders?
There's two more on homestead exemptions, isn't it? The one is from 25,000 to 40,000, yes. An increase on the exemption, and then the other one was for the elderly and special needs, I think, Luis. Which I think
those are the two.
Yeah, I think that the push was to vote yes on both of those.
Yep. And no on the venue.
And no on the arena. Yes.
He is a great person. You all gain a great assistant principal.
Yeah.
And tech guy.
And it's funny because he's like not social media at all. So I'll walk up to him like, hey, did you see this? And he's like, but he's super tech savvy. So yeah. I don't know. Not that they're related one thing to the other, but he's a wonderful person. I love him.
Just a random thought, throwing it out
just there. Because that's how my brain works.
Random info.
That's how my brain works. I just make brain connections all over the place. Sorry.
No problem. No,
all day. Imagine
anything else?
Imagine being a student in my classroom. I'll be talking about something and then total. And I always think I feel sorry for the kids because how are they learning in
complete class? 360.
No, see, it'd be nice if it was a linear because eventually I'd come back around to it. But I'm just like random lines, random what is it? Electrical messages being sent from one side of my brain to the other. And it really is like when someone's in there watching, not like watching me, but like if there's another adult in there, I realize how off I can be because I'll be talking to the kids about one thing and then I'll randomly think of something else and then I'll start talking about that. Then I'm like, what was I talking about first? So again, I feel bad for kids who are sitting in class trying to follow a teacher's linear progression and their brain is doing this also. Anyway,
Here.
off to a random again, squirrel.
Had our leadership orientation for next year. Had NASA E. Hey man, speaking of that, for scholarships, when I drove to Edinburgh this week, or I don't know when it was, I saw
2 days
Payne
ago.
Motors is giving $1,000 scholarship.
But you said it was
Uh,
for a TikTok video, didn't you?
yeah, like a TikTok challenge, but I guess they got to do a TikTok video or something. But just go to their page. I literally did not get more information. I just went based on the billboard because everybody's like already getting close to graduating, and I know it's a hassle with the whole applications and finding financial aid for it.
I'm
Let me see
looking it up
here.
real quick.
NASA employees talking about STEM careers and leadership. Grade day, 175 students.
Where was this
Also,
at, Luis?
that was at the leadership orientation.
For where at? In Brownsville?
No, I think this guy he's talking about the one either up valley. I think
Okay.
he
Yeah,
went up.
if you Google pain TikTok challenge, you could it pops up.
Already?
Yeah. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
What is it saying though?
Um Scholarship TikTok challenge now open. Share your ideas with the Payne Auto Group on their next TV commercial by creating a TikTok and winning one of the one of the 15 1,000 cash scholarships. Hey, that's not bad. They're giving away 15 of them. Bud and Jimmy kicked off early with a slapstick comedy. Payne Auto Group is best known for their long-standing, goofy yet lovable TV commercials promoting their father's auto group established in 1949. So it goes on to explain a little bit about that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I was trying to find that other guy from Boca Chica. Yeah, that's what it is, Boca Chica.
The deadline is April 30th at 5 p.m., which is in 2 days.
How's that?
The scholarship submissions.
Where is
Huh?
where's the other one?
Click to the
The
next comment.
tailgate party. There's a tailgate party over here at the SpaceX thing, but they're trying to get mariachis from schools to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
And I think the guy's giving away like 3D printers for the schools.
Yeah, and who did you say that posted it? I know you said it was like an Asian name, and a friend of mine keeps telling me about this guy. I think it's this guy who
He seems a pretty cool cat. I don't know him personally, but I know he's friends with like Jessica and Roy. He has them as friends.
what's the Facebook group?
I want to see because I even came over here to Boca Chica, the Boca Chica SpaceX Boca Chica, but I can't find it at all.
Is it MSX Makerspace X Boca Chica?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you found it faster than I did.
Because I'm already part of that group. Yes, you said Jack Yuan. He's one of
Yes,
the
I got it.
administrators. Yeah, I have a friend who's met up with him and his family. And she's very impressed with them, what they're trying to do here in Brownsville.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think people should join it and see what they're doing. It's MSX Makerspace X Boca Chica. Oh, and you know what? They came out with Craig Grove.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah.
And they ask you a question: what is your make, and how can you contribute to this group? I have no make.
Stop it! I have
yeah,
no
make. I'll look into it in a bit. But yeah, he was giving away 3D printers. I'm not sure if I had mentioned, and it sounds like if I mentioned this before about the 3D printers.
Yeah.
Let me go into the next comment real quick. Maggie, I am the same when teaching. Start on one subject and end up on something else, but the kids enjoy it.
I'd like to think my kids enjoy it. Maybe not, though.
Your facial expression says otherwise.
Yeah.
For the RGV lead, covers all of the region one except the Laredo area. We gave 15,000 that got matched to 30,000 by TSC, TSC, SCC, along with $9,000 from our organization.
Cool. Where is that? Like a Facebook group we can also follow, Glee?
RGB lead. Not too sure. Hopefully it is. Did you find it?
No, not yet. RGV leadership training? No, no. It came up, but no. Yeah, RGV leadership training. Is that what it is? It's a private group.
Yeah, sorry. Probably. Uh, I found RGB lead. He says Rio Grande Valley linking economic and academic development.
Nope, not what I found. Hit the comments to see if Erasmo. I mean, if we.
That's the last comment.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm seeing on the Erasmo. Oh, but it
Oh,
was
but
from
the one thing I
2019.
found out, I know we're going like all over the place. For the downtown on the terse thing text,
Yeah.
like one of the guys that was commenting about it was one of the guys from the Friends of the Cameron County Arena.
So that's who it behooves. That's who it
Yeah,
helps.
that's another person that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish there was a
He
way to do it.
says, Sam Minute.
Oh, that's what LEAD stands for, linking economic and academic development. What did you say, Sam Minute?
Yeah, he's the one that was commenting at one of the reports. That was, I guess, I'm not too sure if he's the one pushing it.
Yeah.
I'll look more into that. Um,
I wish there was a way that the city would allow for the people who are already living there, like some kind of tax monies going towards them being able to repair their houses at no cost to these folks. You know what I mean?
yeah, but do you think they really want them there?
No, I know they don't, but maybe if we gave them, if there
The
was a
same thing
way to,
that happened to that other business, that one that did at South by Southwest. They started raising the rent, and they ended up getting not kicked out, but they decided they couldn't afford it anymore, um, and they had to move out. So many people have moved out from the downtown area.
yeah,
Um,
but that's what I was saying. If there was a way to fix up their houses at no cost to them and then let them stay there in their houses.
how would they pay for the taxes?
Oh, that's what I
Some
was
of
trying
them
to
are in
figure
a
out.
fixed income.
Huh?
Some
Yeah.
of them are in a fixed income.
Yeah. Never mind. Great idea. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I know what like if there was like maybe a group of people just like throwing ideas, I'm pretty sure there would be a way to kind of like help them out and like maybe hold their tax rate or like freeze it for
Yeah.
maybe like 5 years, which
Okay.
should be
You
enough
know
to like
what?
okay.
You're right. There was, I remember when we were at Longoria, and I would say probably 10 years ago, one of the ladies that was working there, she was a paraprofessional, and she was given money to repair her home, and she lived around the Longoria neighborhood, and her taxes were not going to be increased for 10 years. I remember that. But the thing was, she couldn't move out of her house. She had to stay in her house for the next 10 years. But, and she was able to get her house fixed up. And I don't know if it was like a state monies or federal monies. I want to say there were state monies that was giving it to her, like some kind of a grant.
Yeah. Yeah, because I drove around downtown and I've seen some like I saw the houses and they're pretty bad shape. Like
Mm-hmm.
over there by the cemetery too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I'm like, because I know that Alma always talks about Salmos, but I'm like, I seen Salmos houses, but they're still in okay conditions. And then I seen, I don't know,
The downtown area. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
it's pretty bad.
Is
Um,
that it for comments?
yep,
And Erasmo, what happened? Did we lose him?
probably
Okay, so we'll
the soldiers probably found them.
stop it. And then the other night he was on live and he was saying that some guy went up and asked him for 50 pesos. And he was like, no, I don't have any money. And I'm like, dude, that's literally like 50 cents. Like you could have pulled out a dollar bill and made the guy happy for 2 nights instead of 1 night.
Yeah,
But I guess if he had pulled out the money, then my
yeah, I
good job.
understand. Uh, Speaking of that, I was actually telling my wife today about that. That he was over. That I had a friend who was over there by I guess, is it Elizabeth or La Michoacana? and that dollar store used to be at on Central Boulevard all the way down until it hits.
Yes.
There
Yeah,
used
I
to
know what
be
you're
like
talking about.
a convenience store around there.
Yeah.
Well, somebody asked him, like, "Hey man, you have any change?" And my friend he's like, "Yeah man, I'll get you, spot you $1, it's whatever." Well, as he's over here pulling out his wallet, well, when he pulls it out, he just gets like sucker punched, and they
Oh,
just jack his wallet and bounce. And he was over here like sacado de onda.
yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, man, never again." I'm like, "Yep, I learned my lesson a while back too."
Yeah.
But it happens.
Yeah, I was thinking
Anything
about
else,
that actually.
Maggie? Oh, I don't know if anybody's interested in it or not. I'm just gonna put it out there because I did see it on Facebook. Because I know it. Speaking on the whole thing of jobs, but it is in McAllen, so you have to drive like about an hour. It says Gulf Island event. It's like a hiring for the offshores, uh,
Oh,
with the sandblaster, pipe fitting, and all that stuff. They're gonna be there for 10 hours, man, on May 3rd at the McAllen Career Institute, which is on 304 Colonel Row.
May 3rd, that's next Tuesday.
Yes, from
Yeah.
8 in the morning till 6 at night.
Those are good paying jobs, aren't they? The offshore?
Yeah,
Like
and you,
like six-figure good paying jobs, aren't they?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I tell my kid, don't worry about college, just become a welder. And then I tell her, become a underwater
Underwater welder.
welder. Yes, deep ocean
I've heard those
welder.
are $100 job, $100 an hour job.
That's what I heard
Underwater welder.
too. Yep. It's some good
Um,
money.
yeah. And that's the only thing I have as far as like news
Okay,
and
so
current.
we were gonna cover the other night. I told you to cover three things. The early
Yes.
voting,
Yes.
done. Twitter, Elon, we haven't really done that. I was thinking $44 billion. And I was telling my husband the good you could do in the world with $44 billion.
Do you know why he did it?
So he can have free speech, so we can all have free speech. Isn't that it?
Was it?
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, maybe I just read something. I guess an overreach comment. Then
What did you hear?
I had read that was the way they were tracking his jets.
Oh, so he has control. There, that would make more sense.
Because you know how they were always posting where he was going to be next, and he didn't kind of like it because it was security reasons.
Yeah,
So I
that
guess
would make.
I'm not sure if that's true. I'm hoping Luis will be able to confirm that.
What
Um,
does Luis work for the school district or does he do something else?
he works for himself.
Oh, okay.
I no, don't quote me on that either.
Luis.
No, most of the people that like message me as far as like people from here, I don't know. I don't ask questions at all. I'm like,
Oh,
mm.
because I thought it was education, but then right now when he was saying something else made me think he
No,
was.
like I know he does. He was doing the RGV lead thing. But as far as specifics with somebody in particular, it might be with several entities. I don't know, but I don't think he would confirm nor deny.
Oh, okay. But the Twitter, okay, and then the Lucio. That she got,
Oh, supposedly it got postponed.
but didn't she? Yeah, she did, but didn't. So today I heard her lawyer called her and told her, guess what? The news is you get to wake up on Thursday morning. And I was thinking, gosh, that kind of sounds,
Kind of dicked out.
yeah. But then I thought, yeah, today she got a chance. She woke up today when she hadn't, it wasn't
But
there for
imagine
her.
the stress living
Mm-hmm.
up to that moment. Like
So
when
then,
you're already preparing yourself mentally that
yeah.
you're like, you know what, you're done. And then
And
you're like,
then,
hey, you get to live another day.
yeah, yeah. And then I was thinking about that. How many of us take that for granted? What Erasmo keeps saying, how many of us take stuff for granted from what he's seeing in Cuba? But so she's gonna get a new trial, right? I think she's
Yeah.
getting a new trial.
Yes.
The more and more I haven't even seen the documentary, but the more and more I hear about it, the more I think, yeah, she got it, it was a good thing what happened to her. And the fact that she's getting a new trial.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people behind her, and I know I think they had even they talked to the state about it.
Yeah. Yep.
See, apparently the judge was part of it. He wanted free speech. Also, additionally, he had mentioned about charging to use Twitter. CEO of RGB Lead.
Okay.
See, he works for himself.
Yep.
The guy tracking him got one step ahead and still has access to the info.
So can he ban that guy from posting, which then would not be free speech? And is he going to let
I know it kind of goes against what he was preaching. You know,
right? And then will he let Trump back
kind of
on?
like an Erasmo thing.
It's the pros and the
I'm playing.
cons.
I'm playing.
It's the yin and the yang. Um, but would he let Trump back on, which is essentially free speech? But do we really want Trump back on Twitter? Erasmo saying yes,
Do
yes,
you
we do.
want chaos?
Huh?
Do you want? It's I don't know. You want do you if you want chaos and
Oh
everybody
yeah.
just talking out of their butt and fights, everybody being keyboard warriors.
Stop it. Keyboard warriors and talking out of their butts. What was it that Trump is trying to where's John White when you need him? What's the app that
That one moment
sorry,
I need him, he's not here.
huh?
You're like that one moment I need him, he is
Yes,
not
I
here.
need the comment. What's the app that Trump is pushing that is not really doing anything?
I don't know. I know that he tried making something, but it didn't work.
Truth
Um,
Social. I think it's called Truth Social. Yeah. And they were saying that he was saying it's the number one app. They're saying, yeah, because everybody's already on Twitter. Like nobody's running to get on Twitter because they're already there. So anyway, that's my
it's just
anti.
so sensitive. Like, oh yeah, everybody's following me. It's
Mhm,
gonna be the best.
in his mind. That's
Oh
kind of
god,
like Erasmo in his mind too.
it is
All right, Erasmo.
ridiculous.
And Erasmo's gonna come back from Cuba.
Today is like
Going,
a let's bash Erasmo day.
he's not here to defend himself or to shut me up. So yeah, I'm all
Dude, you
right.
know what I was thinking? Because you know how sometimes he has like inviting a co-host, like a co-host. What's it called?
Co-host,
Visiting co-host or whatnot.
guest co-host.
Why do you have a visiting host? You know how they do it in Kelly and Ryan or whatever it's called. They'll have like a host, a
What's
temporary
Kennedy
host.
and Ryan?
Where
Oh,
when it was
Kelly.
Kelly and Regis,
Okay, so Kelly and Ryan, only people who stay at home right away knew what you were talking about. Sorry, Sam. Some of us are having to put in 8 to 5. That's going to be you soon.
that was
Uh,
like long time ago.
no, I know what you mean. It's they have the guest host. Yeah.
Yes, they
When
should
they
do that
get their
with the same
days
thing with
off.
here.
Huh?
They should do the same thing with Erasmo. Like, okay, a random day will be like a different host.
Well, that's what we're having to do again right now.
Yeah, yeah, but something completely different.
Okay.
Yes, trial goes back to lower courts and work the entire system again. Yeah, that's gonna be a long trial, man. Trump is twiddling thumbs right now to get back on Twitter. Um, Maggie, he left me on strike duty. Going to have to give you one for those comments on El
Stop
Sermo.
it. Why did he give you strike duty? I didn't know about this. We weren't informed. We were having somebody monitor our comments.
What do they call it in CSI? That the intel guy, the counter intel or something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Is that what Luis is doing right now?
Yes.
Counterintelligence. Is that a blue healer, by the way, or no border collie? Anyway, sorry again. Squirrel got distracted. Is
Completely random.
I'm telling you, I think that's why Erasmo has me on here just so that I can get him off track every once in a while and keep it going.
Yeah,
Is that the last of our comments? Can you believe we've been on
that's
for
literally the last of the comments.
55 minutes? I think everybody else left or fell asleep.
No, there's some here. But hey, now that you're still here, um, Gee, oh, there's 31 people in YouTube. Hit the like button. He's not here. It will show him that the show's better without him.
Dang.
I didn't say that, but
But
put a
yeah,
like in there and be like, hey, you know what? The show was better.
we had 100% likes. Never mind, there was half the people that watched the show.
We're at 7, and
That's
there's
7
32
likes.
7 likes, and
Dang.
there's 32 people watching.
That's a sign for
Give
us
them
to get off.
give them a message.
That's a sign for us to get off the air. All right. So is that it? I'm always the first
And
one.
I'm back at strike one.
Ay, ay, ay. Why am I on the show when I'm always trying to get off the show?
Trump already said he was not going to be on Twitter. He is staying on Truth.
Truth. Okay.
You are doing great.
Thank you, Peppermint Patty. I figured you were one of the ones who had fallen asleep.
Back in the strike zone.
All right, that's it.
Yes, that is it.
Okay.
Guys, thank you for holding on there for us. Couple of jokes here and there from Maggie.
Yes, I was able to get my origami frogs made. This is how I'm going to make my money afterwards when I retire. I'm going to
Hey,
sell
how are your little
origami
libraries
frogs.
doing?
Huh?
How are your little libraries doing?
I haven't kept up with it lately. I need to. I've just been busy on the weekends. Did you see the facilities meeting yesterday? No. I thought that's what you were asking me about. They had the guy in charge of the Libro grant on. They were asking him questions. Dun dun dun. Let me just preface any other comments after this with the first 3 minutes were all. Sorry. Am I gonna get a grievance on my way out on retirement? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was said at that meeting by the person in charge of the Libro grant, the one who's being what's the word? I can't think of the word. Not researched, investigated. That we've heard. A lot of comments said that the librarians were sitting there watching, going, "Nah, no, nope, not the way we heard it when it was approached to us and given to us." And Eddie Garcia said, "I've already had some
You're
librarians."
like, you can't BS the BSers.
Hey, well, BSers, librarians were not BSers. And he said it in a comment. He got a chance to know the librarians, and we're very, what did he say? We were intelligent and very difficult to work with. I think that was it. I need to go back and see it because I was like, did he really just say that? He was surprised at how intelligent we were.
So why would he be surprised?
Because I don't know.
Rude.
Huh?
Rude.
Yeah. Yes. And it was something like that. And you can find that
It's
comment.
like, hey, who would have known you're this smart?
Who'd have figured librarians kind of know what they're thinking, what they're talking about when they talk about their libraries, or their field, their profession where they got a master's in. Surprise. So, yeah, I have issues with that comment he made some time ago at the ribbon cutting ceremony. So, and I'm trying to actually look for it because I quoted it to a few people because I was really annoyed. So anyway, but I probably won't find it within this time right now.
Yep.
So anything else? That's it? Do we have any?
No, oh, you know what? The main comment. I saved it for the very end.
Is it Erasmo?
No. Peppermint Patty. When Erasmo is on, I doze off. Thank you.
I actually have a few people that they'll in the morning, like tomorrow morning, I'll ask them, did you watch the show? If it's like something good, I won't ask them tomorrow morning for tonight. But if it's something that happened, I'll be like, did you watch the show? And they'll say, I fell asleep halfway through. So that's it. Yeah, that's all I got. Would love to come across the comment. Just so I could be word for word correct in my repeating of the quote, in my quote.
Do librarians even do anything?
You know, usually we eat bonbons throughout the day, but lately some of us have
Speaking,
moved on to donuts.
oh my god, have you
Yeah.
tried the bonbons from Raw Chocolate?
No, because, and I know this isn't, it's kind of a
Try
duh,
the Long Island bonbons.
but raw chocolate is just dark chocolate, and I don't like dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate.
You should really
So
try it. It's good.
I'll try it, but I don't think so.
It's good.
Sometimes we read books, librarians, sometimes, and of course I'm being facetious. We're busy all day long, providing books and giving hugs.
Yep. Erasmo whom? Just kidding, just kidding. You guys doing great. Thank you.
Thank you. So
And then Maggie, what's your salary?
I make an extra 1,500 for my masters and an extra 1,500 for the 9 extra days I work. So whatever I was making as a teacher plus that, and it's not six
And
figures.
if everything gets approved, there's another $5,000.
And I wish they would give us another little $500. Thank you for, yeah, right. Not me though. It's not going to be me. I wish they would give us an extra $500 for retention or whatever, because I've been buying so much fundraising stuff that it'd be nice to be able to get money from my job to pay for what they're not paying for. Because I bought like 5 bags of popcorn. I did
Hey, how's
the
your fundraiser going? The one with the Legos.
oh, I haven't checked it lately. I've been meaning to, and I didn't check it. The first time I saw it was only $90 out of the 536, something like that. That had gotten bid post put, but yeah. Whose Falk is having a barbecue? Is it a barbecue? I don't know. I bought tickets for that, and then Hannah's baseball team doing something? Robert Moreno, is that? Did I buy something from you, or I just saw it and I thought about buying something from you? So it's just everybody's doing a fundraiser, and I always buy. So it'd be nice if we got an extra little $500 bump to pay for all that extra. So anyway, sorry.
Yep. Okay, guys. Let's call it a night.
Oh, wait.
What?
Found it. Found it. This is what
Did you-
Mr. Mr. Edwin Barrera said at the library ribbon cutting ceremony. I was challenged to work with so many of them, speaking of librarians, and they are very smart, very opinionated. And so it was an amazing treat to see how intelligent they are, how much they fought for their campuses. I would tell them, you're not going to disappoint me when you advocate for your students. Challenge me. Mm-hmm. I know there's a lot of them, and I know there's very few of us in the grants department, but we wanted to be challenged to give each one a customized design. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we were allowed to challenge. But anyway, yes. Surprised at what was that? Surprised at how intelligent we are and opinionated. And it was an amazing treat.
So, Maggie, what are you not going to forget?
About what? To vote. I'm not gonna forget to vote
There
tomorrow.
you go.
Thank you. That's the one thing I need.
Let's finish out with that, Maggie. Hey,
Thank
but if
you.
you can, take somebody with you or two people. Um, that way, it's more people. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, like online, it looks like there's a whole lot of like it's. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's half and half on the yes and no's,
Right?
but
Well,
not
you can't
everybody's
tell.
voting.
It's a lot of people voting, but we can't tell what
But
it was.
there's more. There's a lot more people like talking online, but you can't really tell like if they're actually voting or just talking like yapping away.
Yeah.
But hopefully, we find out May 7th at 10ish or whatever
Yes.
they release the numbers. You have a good night,
You
guys.
too.
Don't forget to vote. Take somebody, make a
Mhm.
difference. Have a good night.
Good
Bye.
night.